The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. I think. One of those two. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Samuel, and I want to make self-growth normal. But I don't want to do it alone. If you want to make self-growth normal, then make sure to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. It helps with ranking and SEO and all this other stuff, and I really appreciate it because so much work goes into making these videos. So this is a short book, or a quickie, if you will. I'm gonna do the same thing here as I did with my review of The Kabbalion by the 3 Initiates. I'm gonna briefly talk about the 7 laws in this book. The author begins by talking about what success is, and how, and I found this interesting, the gods within us seek to be divinely materialized. I looked it up, and this guy is very well known in the field of alternative medicine. He is a legit doctor in alternative medicine and endocrinology and metabolism. So I never really expected this book to be another stereotypical The Secret trash can bottom magnet. So let's go over these laws right now. Law 1 is the law of pure potentiality. We are in our essential state of pure consciousness. It's our essential nature. I know some of you need to hear this. I definitely do. If you have guilt, fear, and insecurity of money, for example, you will have guilt, fear, and insecurity of yourself. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but it's true. And only intimacy with the self can change this. Because the essence of wealth is life energy, and life energy comes with it comes from self-intimacy. Law 2 is the law of giving and receiving. The body, the mind, and the universe seem to be in this constant state of smashing the like button if you haven't already, and exchange. If you stop the circulation of positive energy, it will strangle the motion and we will all die a sad death. I'm just kidding.
But you will have a bad time.
Do you want to have a bad time? I don't. I've had a bad time before. I don't really recommend it. But he stresses here that you need to just give and give. If you can't give out material things, that's okay. You don't need to. You could give compliments or hugs or really any sort of positive energy. It is going to help you a ton, even if you don't believe in any of this spiritual stuff. I know some people out there will watch videos like this and be like,
bro, this is the lamest shit I've ever heard. It doesn't make any sense. How are you gonna just think your way into money?
If you don't believe this stuff, when has it ever hurt you to be nice to people? It's a good question to ask yourself. Something dope he does in this book is that at the end of every law, he talks about how to apply them. Law 3 is karma. It's cause and effect. The only thing about this book is that I feel like Law 2 and Law 3 are just a little too similar. Like what you sow is what you reap. It's not like what you give is what you get, but I guess all the laws kind of connect with each other because there's a couple other laws that I'm going to talk about later in the video that sort of connect with the differences between those. But this one just implies the action of conscious choice making. Ask yourself about what the consequences are of the decision you're about to make, and then ask if the choice actually makes you feel fulfilled. And then ask your heart for guidance. Which is weird. There are just some things in this book where it's like, is it too advanced? Do I just not understand it? Sometimes I feel like maybe these things could be so deep that it's a little tricky for me to bring them up to the surface and interact with them, for lack of a better word, but it has to be possible. Law 4 is the law of the least effort. Nature functions with ease. Why shouldn't we? Why are we trying to go against nature? You really will ultimately come to a state by not doing that, where you will do nothing and accomplish everything, the author proposes. But I don't know, to some degree, I guess that could be believable. When your actions are motivated by love, you will store and use an infinite amount of energy. Law 5 is the law of intention in nature. What? Huntington Valley? Listen, there are so many cities and towns in Pennsylvania that I don't know.
It's 10:30.
Hello?
You've been selected to receive a low-cost plan with high benefits.
Everybody's trying to sell me a low-cost plan with high benefits. I don't get why I'm not selling myself a low-cost plan with high benefits by just reviewing as many books as I possibly can. Energy exists anywhere in nature, anyway. In fact, there is nothing in the quantum field other than energy and information. That's what everything is. Sometimes people mention terms like the quantum field and it just sounds like real. But when you know what the things are, it's a little easier to understand them. The quantum field is the only difference between what you see and what isn't physically there. Trusting intuition itself will allow the universe to handle the details for you. Law 6 is the law of detachment. This is an interesting one. You gotta detach yourself from what you want. This law is apparently the reason for
Poverty, doom, and despair.
lots of people associate money with security. I know I do. I don't love money. I love security. But lots of people don't know that security itself will never come from money alone. Lots of people with lots of money are so insecure. Not just emotionally, but financially, for reasons that I guess are kind of mentioned in this review. Attachment to anything is a prison. Detachment, in that case, is ultimately actually a choice. So embrace the field of uncertainty. If this scares you, I know it scares me, just remember to do it by anticipating the solution to that uncertainty. Because it's there. Believe me, it's coming. Know that it's coming. Law 7 is Dharma. It's not karma, it's Dharma. Karma is, the cause and effect of everything, but Dharma is... it's more vague. Definitions on Google said it's the nature of reality. But the author stresses that because of this, we really have to discover who we are and what our greatest gift that we can give to the world, what that is. And that we have to express it and we have to use it to serve humanity. And he also says ultimately that there is a sequence of using these laws every day to live your best life, like I talked about in another book review recently. But all of that last part of how the sequence of how to apply it, that's all in the book. Quotes: "The universe is your extended body. Good luck is nothing but preparedness and opportunity coming together." Direction 1. I think this book is great for anyone who feels like they waste their energy on things that they don't really appreciate at the end of the day. It's almost like a chill pill, or actually
A fulfill pill.
for people who are stressing about money or relationships or work or the future, and who isn't stressing about those things? Direction 2. If you like this book, I very highly recommend checking out Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, my favorite book of all time, and The Kabbalion by the Three Initiates. That is a baller-ass book. It's worth checking out. The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success by Deepak Chopra. Or Chopra. There's a link in the description if you guys want to check it out and maybe read the reviews, that and all the other books that I mentioned in this video. If there are any other books that you guys want me to check out and review, please let me know in the comments below. And also let me know if you checked out this book and you liked it. But hey, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, because I don't know why people watch this far into my videos and they don't subscribe. But if you have subscribed and you want to turn on that notification bell to receive a notification every time I drop a new video, that would mean the world to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. You can find me everywhere and I'll see you then.